Hello everyone, this is Emmond with Gamey Daddy and I'm here with another video from Tom Clancy's The Division. So guys, I just wanted to put together a Fire Crest build just for the fun of it. I mean, this build is something that, it used to rock back in 1.4 when everything was so good and everybody loved using the fling turret, but now, you have Alpha Bridge and it just feels like all the other builds are almost irrelevant. But apparently, Fire Crest is not irrelevant because this is patch 1.5. All the gear sets, pretty much all of them, do very good in their own scenarios. So I just put together a Fire Crest fun build for anybody who has Fire Crest in their, inventory and, probably want to do something with it and you can't figure out what you want to do with it, or you don't want to sell it. You're just keeping them because they really roll nice stats. That's one of the things I've noticed about many Fire Crest items that I've picked up over the course of this game. So what do we have here? 4-piece Fire Crest, because we want to leverage the extra 15% weapon damage against my enemies when they're burning. Now this is probably going to be hard to achieve in some scenarios because some NPCs, they never want to stay still, but for the most part you can get very good use out of this as a good crowd control when you're running a solo build. Okay, so the 2 pieces, 3 incendiary grenade capacity, which is quite nice, I think. I mean, you get more incendiary grenades. If you're PvPing, this is very good for your, for whoever you want to kind of, light up on fire and, take down. Now, also it says the 3-set bonus is 50% flame turret range and 30% flame turret damage. Now, this is very good because if you look at your skills, you can see what your turret does. The damage is about 308 or 871 HP. So add so whatever 30% subtracted from this will be your base damage for your flame turret, depending on your skill power. That's another thing you have to take into account. So I'm going to show you my build. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. First, I'm going to start off with my build items. Now, my chest piece is a Fire Crest chest piece. Very sweet armor roll. It just came like this. Look, I didn't even roll anything. Now, I'm contemplating if I should roll damage to elites here, which I probably will do to really up my damage for a solo build. And honestly, this is looking like a build I'm going to run solo missions with, like for the most part, or even squad play, because it is amazing. It's a seriously, good PvE build potential. And if you roll this, if I could roll something like damage to elites on here, which I will, or health on kill, I think is what you can roll on there. I can't remember, but whatever benefits me, I will roll there, except for exotic damage resistance, because that's 11% and I don't see much use in having EDR in this game anymore. For my mask, this also just rolled nicely, came with 8% enemy armor damage. I mean, look at the drops, 1255 stamina. I haven't even touched it and it just is so beautiful. And wait, look, I got exotic damage resilience here. There might be a theme. This might help me run the Hudson refugee camp. I still haven't beaten that mission on solo challenging. Now, some of you probably have, but that mission has been so difficult for me, especially when I have to fight those 4 bosses. Knee pads also came with enemy armor damage. Didn't even do anything. Had to just roll armor on there because that's actually pretty good. I have some burn resistance and disrupt resistance, which I'm sure I could use in Lexington or, whatever mission I'm trying to play. So that's a sweet, gig right there. Now, I would use Barrett's chest piece. Some people might say, why aren't you using a Barrett's bulletproof vest? I know, but I don't know what to do, really. Like, I made this build and I had to choose. It's more of an economy of scale thing. I had to go for Savage Gloves. You kind of want that extra damage, and I have a very good one, actually. This one's critical hit damage, damage to elites, and SMG damage. Now I'm gonna roll SMG damage to maybe assault rifle damage, shotgun damage, or critical hit chance. Now when you say, oh, but that's not a good Savage Gloves, well, hold on, let me finish. It's this one, isn't it? Yes, I have this pair right here. If I really want to shred, it's got assault rifle damage, it's got crit chance and crit damage. It's perfect for my assault rifle that I'm running over here, and I'll show you why. Also, I'm using a specialized backpack. I want to up my skill power for this build. I could also run resourceful, where if I heal, my turret will heal, which I think is actually pretty cool. And that's another option. If you're trying to make this build, that's another direction that you can go. Now I'm going to show you my holster is just a regular holster. It's not as beautiful as all my other items, but it's decent. It's not the greatest. I mean, I've seen better in this game, but you know, maybe I'll get another drop, maybe not, but that's fine. Now let's go into the performance mods. On my knee pads, I have a 4% turret damage mod, so add 4 to 30%, that's 34% of my turret damage. On my holster, I have another I have 6% turret health. Let me see, do I have a turret damage mod somewhere? Turret duration. I don't have another turret's damage performance mods, but I just need one more. And I thought I did have an extra one, but it's nowhere to be found, but that's fine. Over here though, I have 2 4% turret damage mods, which adds altogether 12% to my 30% already. Now if it's capped, then this is useless, but I doubt that it is, and I haven't heard anybody say otherwise, so I'm just going to go ahead with the mind frame that I have an extra 12% turret damage, so I'm already at 42% turret damage right now. Now if I get one more, it will go all the way to 46, so pretty much an extra 50, which is close to 50% turret damage. I don't know if the turret damage has a cap. I mean, I think skill power is no longer capped at anything, so you can just mod as much as you want and keep going. Alright, to my weapons. Now I'm using a P416. I know custom P416 like, what? You could use an LVOA? Yes, I have a better LVOA, Vicious, Destructive, Swift. Haven't even rolled Swift off or something. It's just there, just kind of one of those sweet, you know, LVOACs. And no, I didn't buy this one in the base of ops. I think it dropped from me somewhere, so that's pretty good. But I decided to use this because it's a Fire Crest theme build, you know? I mean, it's got Brutal. I rolled Brutal. It's got Swift. And it came with Intense. That's one of the things that drew me close to it. It said, the first bullet of a magazine has a 25 chance to apply the on fire status effect of the target to the target. Now, this is not the best talent in this world, but whenever it does work, it's pretty cool because you see the NPC or the enemy literally light in flames. And if I'm gonna go for a FireCrest build, I want everything to feel the flames. Feel the flames. You get it? All right. And I'm using a shotgun. I'm using my tactical SASG with responsive, destructive, and brutal because I want a lot of stopping power. The reason is because I have this percentage stagger over here, and so when I'm running solo, I want to be able to have some serious crowd control from every corner. Okay, so that's my build. These are my weapons. I went ahead to go Inferno Blaze skin just to finish out the theme with the fire, the whole fire thing. One last thing is my talents. Okay, now my talents, I haven't even figured out what I want to do with my targets, but I'm looking at Wildfire. Apply burn to any target. Applying burn to any target triggers a 30% chance per each. It triggers a 30% chance per each target in a 10-meter radius. So you burn one guy, a lot of people are going to burn with them. So that's a possibility for me to run with this. So, you know, I think I'm probably going to take it. I'll take it over One Is None. Man, that's hard to do because I like Strike Back. It helps me when my, when your health is low, you get that 20% skill cooldown. I could just remove Strike Back and keep One Is None because I have the shotgun and use a soda. But, it's one of those things where you kind of have to pick and choose. So whatever direction you want to go, go for it. I mean, and so that's pretty much what we're seeing with all these builds and stuff like that. So yeah, Strike Back, One Is None. I'll take One Is None. Since I have a soda that can do it, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So that's pretty much my build. I'm going to try to run some solo missions with it, and I've already started running with it already, and I have some recording, but the recording was with a 3-piece Fire Crest and my Barrett's chest piece before I got my final drop on what I needed. So I'm going to take this 4-piece, I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to make a video so you guys can see how it actually does in a real life combat scenario. Well, real life, yeah. In a real-time combat scenario. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. For those of you who have subscribed, thanks so much. For those of you who are considering, don't hesitate. The Division is a very good game. If you're considering even playing this game or buying it, go ahead and do it. Once again, if you have any comments, leave them. If there's anything I can do to make this build better than it is right now, please don't hesitate to share. Thanks once again for your time. Peace.